Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Yazzie B, hello. So this is where the oyster shells go in. So basically, I layer it with kitchen towel, and then when I put the shell on, I then put normally a baby wipe, or if the kitchen towel's already wet from the baby wipe, I'll pop that on top to keep it moist. And then that way it prevents it from drying out until I clean off the flesh, because otherwise they can get quite brittle when they dry out, and then if when I take the flesh off they'll break. So this way it keeps them more intact, because then once the flesh is off, it's then obviously sanitizing and stuff, it's less likely that they'll break. So yeah, the shells go here, and I've worked out that the bag is the best. Keep it moist and good. So yeah, if you ever hear me rustling, that's why I'm sorting out the shell pot, if you like, for the night. Hello, sorry, just go straight in with the with the info today. How are we all? Are we okay? Hello, 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 hello. Oh, so many hellos. So today the order list may change around a little bit. I'm just waiting on an email to see if I'm moving the mystery person back or not. So possibly maybe moving them back, but that's fine. I'll just keep you up to date as much as I know. So there is still space available for today as well. So if you would like to order, you'll be added on for today. I'll do updated order list. That's a bit better. I'll do an updated order list if I need to as we go. Yeah, so stuffed stockings is available. We've got egg pops. We've still got some pearls in Perline. You guys are very, very generous. And yeah, so close to Christmas now. You've got, what, 9 days? It's exciting. Let me just shuffle these. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And then we'll dive straight in. Hello, 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 hello. No, Julie, I was slightly late starting, to be honest, today, which again I apologise for. Okay, so up first today is going to be a Tracy Scott. Now, Tracy has requested that I do the opening without her, and I thought it was a good person to start the live with. I mean, to be fair, the order, I always do the orders in order that they come in, and she was the first one. But the reason I haven't popped her back, because she's not going to be here, is one, I kept her in this place because then when she goes to watch this back, it's easy for her to find. But also, it then hopefully gives everyone else a chance to find us and to come on, so then they don't miss their turn as well. Oh, Tracy, I hope you're happy with everything. Okay, so Tracy Scott up first today has got one opening. She has chosen to have an egg pop. So Tracy Scott, this is yours. I've just realised I haven't changed the name over, so eggs there. I didn't want to take it out of, I try not to take things out of sight for too long. Not that I would do anything, or you'd see if I did something to it, but yeah, I still Why isn't this working? I still not try not to take it out. Ah, there we go. Okay, perfect. So, Tracy. Nope. Now the camera's not working. The egg's still there. Oh. The camera is not working. There we go. Right, is it working now? Literally, I did all this at like 4 o'clock. There we go. Okay, so. Oh, the fun we have. Right, okay. So, Tracy Scott, this is your egg pop. However, of course, we will start with Pearline for you, my lovely. So, good luck. Bloop. And you've got a darker midnight blue as the gifted pearl. Okay. And then coming back for your egg pop. And you've got 4 pearls in this one. You've got a brighter midnight blue. So hopefully you can see it. It's just a touch bit brighter than the first. A sea green. A lavender. And a bright deep raspberry. Okay, so Tracy, when you watch this back, if you can just confirm for me that you're happy with these colours. And I've got the request about pin caps and bits, so that's not a problem at all. I just need to know if you're happy with the colours, my lovely. So if I go through again, you've got 2 midnight blues. The second one is slightly brighter than the other. A sea green, a lavender and a bright raspberry. Okay, so then coming back up to me, Tracy, I hope you're happy with everything there. Perfect. So let me pop this on here. You also do get your naughty or nice card as well. So with the naughty or nice card, you have got a nice card. It is a £1 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a £1 off code you can use, and I'll email that across for you to the email address on the order form. Okay, so Tracy, that's up there for you, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, so I did just have confirmation as well that the mystery person up next, I am going to just put back, and then if I see them come on today, they will get added to the order list, and if I don't see them come on today, then they will get pushed back to Friday. So I'm not saying the name until they come on. So fingers crossed I'll see, but so let me for now just put them at the back of the order list, and then I'll see what happens. Which means up next then is Faye Caldwell. Faye, are you here? Faye, hello, my lovely. Hello, hello, hello. Faye, you are first person today to have a stuffed stocking. So with the stuffed stockings, I'm just trying to get this board right. There we go. With the stuffed stockings, it means all numbers are available. So numbers 1 through to 12. So 1 through to 12. I'm hoping you, yeah, I think you can see the 7 in the corner there. I never know if you can see it because my screen is tiny, teeny, tiny. Diane, thank you for the stars. I do appreciate that. And hello, hello, hello. Welcome to everybody. Excuse me. Can you have number 2? Of course you can. So number 2, Faye. Let's go down, and I wish you all of the luck. Oh, there's the... Okay, so we've got 2 openings and a free chain. Okay, so 2 openings and a free chain. So with your item of jewellery, I can confirm it is a pendant. So this pendant would normally come with 1 opening, so you've got a bonus of an extra one already. Regarding the chain, I will need to know what length and style chain you would like to have. If you could let me know now, that's perfect. If not, you can pop me an email over and let me know the chain length there. So it's up to you what you prefer to do there. So this pendant, the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. Pearl goes in the centre. So you can see that on each of the petals, half is the plain silver, half is encrusted crystal. Okay, this one does suit any sized pearl, this one, so it can suit anything from a smaller to a larger pearl. There's enough room, and with the way that the petals are placed as well, it won't hide any of the design at all. Okay, so what I'll need to know, Faye, is would you like to stick with this one and keep him, or would you prefer to do a lucky dip and twist? Can you twist? Of course you can. So you still, of course, get the chain, you still have your openings, it's just that we're going to twist with the item of jewellery. So if I pop that over there, oh, let's put the stocking there. So the lucky dip, I am just going to mix them because they've recently just been topped back up. Is that just, oh yeah, I was going to say, it's just been topped back up. It feels like loads, but yeah, that's why I just looked. There's lots in here. So I think that's 1. It is 1. Okay, so with your lucky dip, you've got another pendant. Oh, 22-inch snake. Let me write that down. Okay, so in here, this pendant again would normally come with 1 opening, and the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. No, I apologise. The pearl doesn't need to go on the jewellery, so you can choose whether you're going to have the pearl on or off. So this is a laser cut item, which means it's very precise. It's got some engraving on here as well, and it's very reflective. So it is a cat peering down into a goldfish bowl, and then the cat's collar does have this gorgeous little crystal lining on it, just to give it that little flash of colour. Now with this one, the pearl reflection is going to be shown in the cat itself if you choose to have the pearl on here, and if you choose to have the pearl on, it goes up here, and then it can move around at the top, or you don't have to have the pearl on the jewellery if you don't want to. You love cats, Faye? Oh, that's perfect then. So as you can see, it's very reflective already. I just tried to hold it in an angle where, so that's I have a dark screen trying not to reflect so much light, so that's why it looks dark, but it is the normal silver colour as so. So I hope you're happy with him. I've wrote down the chain, which means for your 2 openings, let me bring you back up. Your 2 openings, which two would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, it's one of each. Can you tell I've had one of those days? I think this is the first time I've sat down today, or sat down and not been like, so my brain is on like overload, so I do apologise, Faye. 2 pops. Okie dokie. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 1 and 2. And let's go down. So of course we'll start with Perline for you. So good luck. Bloop. Sorry, I've now got hiccups. Okay, so you've got a lemon yellow. Lemon yellow as your gifted pal. Let's pop him up there. Random today, Faye. Okay, egg pop number 1. 3 pals in this one. We've got another yellow, which is a slight darker yellow compared to the actually it looks more pastel there. I'd say it's a slight darker tone, but does look more pastel on the camera there. You've got a coral and then a Pepsi green. Egg pop number 2. And you've got 3 pals in this one as well. A second coral, a Cinderella blue, and a TARDIS blue. If you're happy with these, my lovely, I'll need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on the pendant. If so, which pearl you would like. If you're not happy with these, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So going through again, you've got 2 yellows, 2 corals, a Pepsi green, a Cinderella blue, and a TARDIS blue. The TARDIS on the cat, of course you can. And then with the remaining pearls here, they're going to be your loose pearls. So are you happy with those? Or are there any other swaps or anything that you'd like to make? Can you have the corals on simple drop earrings if they match? Green and pastel yellow on losses and the other yellow and blue into Perline. I would say that they are, one is slightly brighter than the other and one is slightly two-tonal looking closer at him. So I'm just popping them on the whiteboard so you can see the one that's darker is the two-tonal one as well, and the darker one is slightly bigger, but they are close, but it just depends if you're happy with that difference. And then see lighter and then darker there. So it's not a massive difference. Like I said, I didn't see it before. Sorry, that's my left hand holding the pole picker there. I'm not left-handed, so that was quite quite steady for me, to be honest. So yeah, it just depends. What do you think to those? Are they close enough, or would you prefer... Can I match one? Oh, I'm sure I could. Let's have a look. So if I try and match the smaller, lighter one, just because it's not too tonal. Oh no, that's too small. Okay, slightly bigger than that. Bit too big. Just right, maybe? Oh, I think that's still... That colour-wise is good. Hang on, let me put them on the board. So your one is still going to be on the left. It's still on the left. Yeah, the one I've added in is a bit too big there. Colour-wise, it's a good match, but a bit too big. So again, your one's going to be the one in the middle now. You can see it's still... Again, I think, is that a match for that one? I think those two are, yeah. Is that, yeah, that's too dark. Any matching? Okay, so I do have these two as matching. If you're happy with those two, which two would you like to swap out? Perfect, swap your two. Brilliant. So I am just going to have to go back on the comments just to reread. So you would like to be invoiced for simple drop earrings with the corals, and then green and the pastely yellow on lobsters, and then the yellow and blue at the top into perline. Is that correct? Yes, brilliant. Well, that's very kind of you with the gifted pearls into perline, Faye. As always, I'm sure whoever will receive those is going to be very, very grateful. So I'll pop those into perline. If I bring you back here as well, perfect. Let's do your naughty or nice card. So naughty or nice card is a nice card. You have also got a £1. There we go. £1 off code for the website. So again, if you'd like to order in the future, you'll have that £1 off code to use, and I'll email that across for you to the email address that's on the order form. So Faye, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And again, thank you for the gifted pearls into Pearline. You're very, very welcome, and I'm glad you love the cat. Okay. Up next then today is Deborah Davey. Deborah, are you here? Shirley, thank you for the stars. I do appreciate it, my lovely. Thank you very much. Deborah, hello, my lovely. You also have a stuffed stocking today. So which number would you like to have? So number 2 has gone, and then 1 through to 12, the rest are available for you. Which number would you like? Vicky, thank you for the stars as well. I can't do, what's the other heart that they do? I don't know. I know this heart, but there's another heart that they do, and I can't remember what it is. Number 7. Okay, so Deborah, let's go down. Good luck for number 7. Okay, so in here I can see 3 openings and an extra opening. So you've actually got 4 openings altogether with this one. Now the item is, it's a pair of earrings, and it's a Christmassy themed item. Now this one is on the website, under the Christmas section on the website. They are the hook back earrings, and like I said, would normally come with 2 openings. However, you do have 4. Excuse me. 2 pearls do need to go onto the jewellery, and the pearls sit in the centre of the snowflake. So they are snowflake earrings. On the end of each snowflake is a little crystal to give it that little bit of sparkle. Can you swap them, Deborah? Of course you can. So you would also like to go for a lucky dip, and then of course still get all 4 openings here, whatever the item is. So bringing, I just dropped it. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna have to, because if Aaron comes in or if one of the dogs come in, I don't want them to stand on it. There we go. So with your lucky dip, again, let me just mix them fast for you. Tracy, thank you ever so much for the stars as well there. Okay, so good. I dropped it. There we go. Good luck. And it is another Christmas item. However, it is a pendant this time. And again, the pearl needs to go onto the jewellery. Now this one is lovely. It is the blue tipped snowflake. So the pearl sits in the centre of the snowflake here. However, it does have some clear crystals on the inner star of the snowflake, and then on the outer points of the snowflake is a gorgeous blue. Now if I come across to the other camera just to show the colour of the blue, there you go. So it's like a darker Cinderella blue. Oh, sorry. Darker Cinderella blue here. So the pearl needs to be in the centre. I hope you're happy with that one there, Deborah. And 4 openings with him. So if I bring you back up to me, I'll need to know which 4 you would like to have. Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each. If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like. So if I write this down, we have got the pendant needs to have the pearl on. It's the pointer finger in the middle for the other heart, pointed down. Just be careful, it looks like a gang sign. Oh, I won't. Pointer finger. Oh. That's really hard. I'll just stick with this one. That was really fiddly for some reason. Can you have 2 of each? Of course you can. Let me just put the kitchen towel on the board ready. So for the shells, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And colour-wise, Deborah, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Safer that way. I've never heard of it being a sign for something else. I'll possibly have to look into what it would mean, because I haven't heard of that before. Donate the shells, Deborah. Perfect, thank you very much. So oysters first, 1 and 2, and then with your egg pops, 1 and 2. So let's go down. We're going to start with Pearline, then your egg pops, and then your oyster. Bloop. Okay, so in here, your gifted pearl is an icy blue. Now it is a slight, oh, we're off on a wonk, hang on. There we go. It is a slight oval icy blue, but only just slightly. Let's move it up a little bit. There we go. Just slightly oval. Coming back for egg pop number 1. And you've got 4 pearls in this one. You've got a yolk yellow, a bridal white, a TARDIS blue, and a darker forest green. Again, slightly oval there. Egg pop number 2. Oh, it's got a slight opening. I don't know if that's where I've squeezed it or not. Nope, we're good. So when I say slight opening, it was like one side was popped, it was like that. So one side was popped, the other wasn't. So it was easy to open, but not fully open, if that makes sense. So yeah, 2 pals in this one. We've got a blood orange and a midnight blue. Okay, so from your egg pops then, we've got all different colours to start with. And then let me turn this up. And then moving on to your oysters. So oyster number 1. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Okay, just picking that piece of flesh up out the way. Oyster number 1, you are quadding. 4 pals in this one, Deborah. Let me just dry these up for you. Okay, so in here you've got a dove grey. It does look like it's got a hint of pixie dust to you, but definitely base dove grey. You've got an orchid, a waterberry, so the mix between watermelon and raspberry, and then a Cinderella blue, which is like the perfect shade for the blue points of that snowflake. But gorgeous 4 together there. They really complement each other. Oyster number 2. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Okay, there's no more in that one. You've got another Cinderella blue, which is slightly larger. I think this one's actually more of a silver Cinderella. So silver Cinderella blue. Oh, sorry. There we go. So slightly lighter, but is definitely more silver Cinderella. Okay, Deborah, let me go through all of your colours for you then. We definitely need to have one for that snowflake. And then if there's any swaps or colour changes that you'd like to make, then please let me know, because I can, of course, do that for you as well. So you've got the icy blue, Cinderella blue, and then silver Cinderella blue, yellow, bridal white, dove grey, TARDIS blue, midnight blue, darker foresty green, blood orange, waterberry, and an orchid. What do you think, my lovely? Isn't it, Julie? I was thinking that the silver Cinderella is like perfect. If, of course, you was looking for a blue to go onto the jewellery. Also, other colours, whites, lavenders, purple frosts, more of the, even orchids look lovely with the blue, the dove greys, many colours go beautifully. Match the waterberry or the orchid. The orchid I should be able to. The waterberry, I'm not sure if I could or not. So let me try for the orchid. Because yeah, I've only got a couple of waterberries, and they all are quite smaller than him. So orchid. Oh, just a tiny bit too dark and too small. So I'm guessing that one's going to be also too dark. Yeah, just by a smidge. Oh, kind of too light. And then is it just right? Oh, that one colour-wise is okay, but this one's a slight funky shape, whereas your one's not. So I'm just going to put that one to the side and hopefully we can find a closer match for you. A bit too bright again. That's a good shade, but a bit too large. That's a good, I think those two, actually no, your one's still closer to that one, it's just a bit too big. Do they need to be an exact match, my lovely? No. So I think the closest might be this one, but he is, oh, now he looks like he's slightly lighter, doesn't he? If possible. Possibly I could go for a different two orchids. What would you think to that? Just because it seems that finding the right shade inside, I keep hitting the correct shade, but they do seem to be like the tiniest bit too big or dark for your one. For example, I think this is the right shade and I've got a match for this one. Yes, that's the right shade and I have a match size-wise for him for these two, but they're just slightly bigger than your one. So yeah, would you be happy with these two? If so, I'd need to know which two you would like to swap out. Danielle, you're very welcome. Oh, I'm glad you're happy. It was the... Now, I'm working off memory here, so if I get it wrong, Danielle, please forgive me. But it was the pink studs for the wedding, was that right? Or if I've got the wrong person, please don't shoot me. If I am right, though, I hope they're okay for your wedding, my lovely. Swap the yellow and the darker blue. Perfect. Let me just put your orchid back. So the yellow and the midnight blue. Brilliant. Are there any other swaps that you would like to do? I'm just going to move those up just a touch. The bridesmaids have the the studs and the hoops for you. Well, Danielle, I hope you're all happy with it. Is that the small Cinderella for the pendant? So this Cinderella for the jewellery, is that right? So I've just popped it there just to wait to confirm. Oh, I'd love it, Danielle. Well, I wish you all of the best on your wedding day. White, grey, TARDIS green, waterberry on small lobsters. Okay, so let me pick this one up. So that one you're happy with. So the white, the dove grey, the TARDIS, the green, and the waterberry. Let me just reread. So white, grey, TARDIS, green, waterberry. So those 5 on small lobster fittings. Okay, I've just written that down. Let me pick these up as well. And then remaining pearls, these ones would be your loose pearls. Are you happy with those? Oh, no, single orchid you'd like to have on a hoop fitting. Okay, so you'd like to be invoiced for a hoop fitting with the orchid. And then the pair as latch earrings. Let me just have a little look for you. So the simple latch hook earrings. So these ones. Yeah, latch hook is correct. It's just because there's a couple of different latch hook designs, that's all. I just want to make sure I've got it right. So these ones are called the simple latch hook earrings. Yes. Okay, so let me write this down. Simple latch hook earrings with the other orchids, and then let me just book those in. So I've just booked your with those ones I have to edit the stock as we go, so they are booked in. So this one, and then these 2, and then the other 3, so the remaining 3 pearls you'd like to pop into Perline. Bless you, that's very kind of you. Just pop these on here first, and then these 3 into Perline. Oh, come back please. So I'm sure, as always, whoever will receive those will be very grateful, and a very generous gifting forward there, Deborah. Perfect. Invoice for the additional items that will get sent across for you to your email address on the order form, and I hope you'll be happy with everything. Also, thank you for the donation with your shells as well. So with your naughty or nice card, oh bless you, we've got a naughty card there, so there's nothing on the back of that one. But as always, Deborah, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Oh, bless you, Deborah. Well, I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Yeah, mystery person has been moved back, and I will add them back in if they've come on today. If not, they'll be added on to the next live. So at the moment, I've popped them to the end of the order list. And I do have people to add to the order list as well, so I'll do that as we go. Up next is Sarah Waring. Sarah, are you here? Oh, bless you, Julie. Oh, there's nothing I can suggest to help to make that a quick or better job, I'm afraid. Bless you. If you've got any gloves, possibly pop some gloves on. But that's lovely of your friend to surprise you, though. Just printing these off so I can update the order list. So Sarah, is it Waring or Wearing? Sarah, are you here? If anyone can see Sarah, please comment on her comments. That will bring it forward so I can see. And Sarah, if you're here, please type I'm invisible, because again that will bring your comment forward so I can see. I'm just updating the order list. Oh, Sarah, I've just seen you type I'm invisible, Sarah Dawson. Okay, so if that's you, that's absolutely fine. Obviously, we have different names on Facebook and the order form. So if you can just confirm for me from the @ onwards of the email address that the order was made in. So please don't put the whole email address, just the provider. So Yahoo, Outlook, Hotmail, Gmail, any others. Which provider is it in? Just because it's the different name on Facebook to the order form. I will also say, if anybody ever does have a different name on the order to Facebook, if you would like to, on the additional comments bit, if you pop in there that your Facebook name is blah, 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 I'll then call the Facebook name. However, if you're happy to confirm this way on Facebook as well, then that's not a problem. Either way is fine. But yeah, it's just that as well if you prefer not to sort of confirm that way, if that makes sense. And Sarah, oh, that's perfect. Thank you for confirming. So you have got 2 stuffed stockings. So I'll need to know which 2 numbers you would like to have. Numbers that are available for you are 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So 2 and 7 have gone. All of the others are still available for you. Which 2 would you like? When does stuffed stockings end? I haven't set the date on them, to be honest. I've been so busy. Shall we say So I'm looking at my calendar. Shall we say Tuesday the 30th of December? They'll come off the website, and then that gives us a couple of days for the next live if there's any left over. So yeah, 30th of December. Sarah, number 3 and number 11. Okay, so number 3 and number 11. Let's go down. Good luck, Sarah. Okay, so starting with number 3. Oh, I can see a peeper. I know what this is. Okay, so openings wise, we have got 2 openings and a chain. So I'll need to know what chain length and style you would like to have, my lovely. If you don't know and you prefer to email me that information across, please do so. If not, please let me know now. So what length and style, and then 2 openings. So I'll move the openings to over here because we can add them up together at the end. So I'm just popping down about the chain, so then that's recorded. So your item of jewellery, now we've seen this in a couple of different colours. So we've seen it in with purple, we've seen it with clear crystal, and this is the last colour variation. This is the green crystal. Now this one reminds me so much of like Christmassy vibes. I think just because of the colours. Yeah, so this one would normally come with 1 opening, and the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. So again, we've seen it in clear, in purple, and now it's in this rich kind of emeraldy green. Now the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. It sets in the centre there, then it can move, as you can see it wiggles, just moves around in the middle there. So then this green, it is close to the bright sea greens. Let me pop it on this camera just so you can see. Oh, it looks slightly darker here actually. I would say it's brighter than this. Yeah, it is slightly brighter than that. I think the thing is casting a shadow on it. So it's like a bright sea green, colour-wise. It is actually closer to this green, funnily enough. How strange. But yeah, so with this one, Sarah, would you like to stick or would you like to twist? If you twist and go for a lucky dip, we can't come back to this one. If you stick, then of course he is yours. 22 curb, amazing. Okay, so what do you think? What would you like to do? Keep that one, Sarah. Perfect. I hope you're happy with him. So that's your first item. And then with number 11. Okay, so good luck for a second time. Okay, so 2 openings again. Oh, and another chain. So you get to have a chain. So this is another pendant. So you get to have a chain for each item. Would you like the same chain and length, or would you like a different style and length? What would you like to do for your second chain? And then again, openings wise, we'll pop that to the side and add them up at the end. Now, with your chain, with your pendant this time, it would normally come with 1 opening, and this pendant does suit a larger pearl. Now, smaller pearls would fit, but I'd say the actual design of the jewellery suits a larger pearl. I don't think I've shown this one before, so this is new, not been seen yet. It will be in the website, on the website in the future. 20 curve. Perfect. Oh, so one pearl needs to go onto this item. Now, oh, let me describe. Hang on. So it's actually, there we go. So you've got this gorgeous, first of all, leaf. So the leaf is encrusted with crystals. Next to this leaf, you've got a cluster of rainbow crystals. So it actually sits like this when you wear it. So this is actually the front. It's just for now, it keeps going to the side because obviously on the board I'm moving it so it's slanted this way, but obviously when you wear it, it drops forward how it should be worn. So yeah, you've got this crystal leaf with a cluster of rainbow crystals next to it. The pearl sits up beneath here, so the pearl sits right up under here. So it's quite a large space, and then obviously the larger the pearl, the more of the pearl you'll see coming out of the bottom there. So quite an unusual design, this one, but I just love it. And I absolutely love the cluster of rainbow crystals, just because I think then it brings in any colour is going to sort of suit this beautifully. So again, same choice with this one. Would you like to stick or would you like to twist? Lucky dip for that one. Okie dokie. So bringing you back to me, and let's mix these up to start with. So I don't know why I'm closing my eyes, because even if they were open I couldn't see anything. So diving in. Oh, I can hear this one. Oh, you've got a bracelet. So this is like a charm bracelet. This bracelet comes with normally one opening, and you can actually choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Now with this one, if you have any charms or any pearls on lobster or small lobster fittings, they would be able to fit on this bracelet as well. Or of course you don't have to have the pearl on the jewellery. You can keep this with no pearl on. So yeah, you can choose to have pearl on or off. It can also fit, of course, multiple pearls on here if you wanted to, and it would be a slight additional charge for each extra pearl. So you've got the infinity sign, and then you've got the little bow next to the infinity sign. So larger infinity sign, then we've got the bow, infinity sign, bow, infinity sign, bow, and so on. Now I would pop the pearls on the bow links in between. However, you could put the pearls on the infinity sign links if you wanted to. It would be completely up to you. So I hope you're happy with that one as well, Sarah. The bracelet is 7.5 inches long. If you'd like an extension chain added, it would be a 4 centimetre extension chain, I believe, which is a different chain type. It's just like a normal extension chain would be. So if you'd like that, please let me know. So openings wise, you have got 4 openings altogether. So I'll need to know which 4 you would like to have. Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each. If it's a mix of each, how many of each would you like? I keep finding bits of tissue paper everywhere. Apparently I'm opening it quite funkily today. Brenda. Thank you, Brenda, for these stars there. That's very kind of you. Three pops 1 oyster, Sarah. Okay, so with the shells of the oyster, would you like to keep or would you like to donate those? And colour-wise, are there certain colours you're hoping for? So oyster, and then 3 pops. So 1, 2, 3. So again, starting with Perline, then your pops, and then your oyster. Okay. Donate the shells. Bless you, Sarah. Thank you very much, my lovely. Okay, so we're doing for the pendant, definitely need to have a pearl on. And then the bracelet, you can choose to have the pearl on or off. So starting with Perline, good luck. And you have got an orchid. Starting with an orchid. Now I always do put the purples in the orchid line because they do have this purpley tone to them. Surprise colours. Okay, Sarah, hopefully we'll get some that you're happy with. Egg pop number 1. We've got 4 pearls in this one. A purple frost, so it is a darker purple frost. Oh, look at him, he is two-tonal, so more purple, almost like to a deep dark silver purple, then back to the brighter purple. So it is a purple frost, but he is also two-tonal in his colouring there. We've also got a darker greeny blue peacock, so definitely have those green and blue shades going through. We've got a blood orange and a lighter, slightly again two-tonal autumn peach. Coming back for egg pop number 2. 4 pearls in this one. You've got a mystic purple, a water, no, apologise, a lighter raspberry, Pepsi green, and a gunmetal chocolate. Definitely see that chocolate coming through there. The last of your egg pops, and you've got 4 pearls in this one. So a coral, is it a pixie dust? The pixie dust keep popping up. It is a pixie dust. These again must be old egg pops, older egg pop colours, because I haven't made any with pixie dust in such a while. So yeah, it must be an older one. So pixie dust there. We've got a lavender and a, again, dark, actually no, that's not purple frost, sorry, that is it a purple peacock? It is a purple peacock. So I'll pop that in the peacock row. We don't often get very many different peacocks coming out at the same time, actually. And then coming back for your oyster, let me just open up the shell bag. So with your oyster, lights pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Okay, then there's no more in that one. You are quadding. So I kept feeling like the hard little, so when I squish, it feels like a hard little lump, or obviously sometimes a hard little ball. So I kept feeling it. So yeah, that's why I kept squishing for longer then. And yeah, 4. So quadding oyster Sarah. You have got 2 yellows. So one slightly darker yellow, one slightly brighter yellow. You've got a dark Cinderella blue and a lavender. Okay, what do you think to these? So going through again, we definitely need to have 1 pearl for the pendant, and then with the bracelet you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. So going through your colours, you've got the orchid, the dark 2-tonal purple frost, mystic purple, and then 2 lavenders. You've got the darker greeny blue peacock, and then the purple peacock, blood orange, 2-tonal autumn peach, and then the coral. We've got raspberry, Pepsi green, gunmetal chocolate, pixie dust, a darker yellow and a lighter yellow, and then a darker silver Cinderella. What do you think to all of these? Pepsi green on the pendant. Brilliant. Sorry, thank you. Cinder, thank you for commenting on that then, because I didn't see it when it first came through. So Pepsi green. And then with your bracelet, what do you think here? Yes, so the lavenders, they're not exactly matching. One is slightly bigger than the other. So, but that's not a problem with me if that's not a problem with you. So, just confirm if you'd still like those on the simple thread through earrings. Oh, that's made the camera do a little flashy flash, hasn't it? Let me just move it up there. could we match? Yes. I think it'll be easier to match this one because it's just not as big. I think I've got more sizes to match this one. I'll have a look for both though, just in case. So I'll need to know which one you'd like to swap out. There we go. So if you're happy with that match there, which one would you like to swap out? So if I write down you'd like to be invoiced for the simple thread through earrings with the lavenders. Orchid on the bracelets. Brilliant. Swap the gunmetal chocolates. Okay. Then those on the simple drop earrings. Okay, so then that's your jewellery chosen for. So with your remaining pearls, are you happy with all of these? Or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? That's Pixie Dust, AJ. It is a stunning colour. It's just one of those that I don't currently have available in my swaps. The rest of the purple line and the Pixie on small lobster fittings. Okay, so those four there. Did you want the purple peacock as well, or just this line here, so the four? Oh, Kathy, I have written down the simple thread through earrings, but thank you for checking, because sometimes I do, of course. It's why I say it out loud, so I don't get it wrong. So you'd like to be invoiced for small lobster fittings on the Pixie Dust, the lavender, the mystic purple, the purple frost, yellows and orange into perline. So is it these three, or did you want the autumn peach and the coral as well? At the moment I've just done the four. I've left the purple peacock there, so I've done the four on the small lobster fittings. So I just need confirmation if it is these 3 interpaline, and if you wanted to include the purple peacock in the small lobster fittings or not. At the moment I have not, but I just didn't want to miss it, just in case it is one that you wanted to. The purple peacock is on the lobster. Okay, so purple peacock, brilliant. Keep the other peacock, rest interpaline. Oh wow. Okay, so this peacock you'd like to keep, and then all of these you'd like to pop into perline, including the raspberry and the Cinderella. Just confirm one last time, have I understood that all correctly? Yes, that's extremely kind of you, Sarah. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so all of these go into perline. And then this peacock is your loose pearl. Let me bring you back up to me. That's very, very kind of you, and I'm sure all those people who will receive those will be very grateful. Thank you for the donation with your shells. The invoice for the additional items, that will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And then with your naughty or nice card, you've got a naughty card there, Sarah. So there is nothing on the back of that one. Sarah, though, I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. You're very welcome, my lovely. Okay. Up next today is Diliana Dimitrova. Diliana, are you here? Only 9 days to go, Faye. Only 9 days to go, yeah. I am kind of getting into the spirit a little bit more. Oh, AJ, bless your heart. Thank you for these stars. My favourite colour is the greens, most of the greens, but green is my favourite colour in life as well as pearls, so it does kind of follow through. Diliana, hello, hello, hello. Let me mark that you are here. So you have got a stuffed stocking, my lovely. Which number stocking would you like to have? So numbers that are available are 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 and 12. So 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 and 12. Which one would you like? Number 12. Okay, so let's go down. Diliana, all of the best luck to you. Okay, so you have got 3 openings with a gift box. Okay, so 3 openings and a gift box. Now your item of jewellery is a pair of earrings. Again, this is new earrings. They're not on the website yet. Oh, yeah. And they are stud back earrings. Now these ones, I think I have shown once before, but I think it was on the last game. I don't think anyone actually has claimed them as of yet. They're lovely and long. So they are stud earrings, like I said. Now they have got this longer chain is where your pearls get set. So it's got a double chain. Okay, tiny little stud ball at the top, so silver ball. And then you've got this gorgeous sort of diamond, what's the name for it? I'm not going to be able to think of the name. It's like a diamond with like the hollowed out flower in the middle. And then your pearls sit just beneath. So 2 pearls do need to go onto the jewellery. What do you think with these? So if you're happy, then they are yours. If of course you would prefer to go for a lucky dip, I can do that for you as well. Perfect. So does that mean that you'd like to stick with those? Love them. Brilliant. Okay, let me just put them in here. So that means you have got 3 openings then, Diliana. Which 3 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like. So we've got earrings in here. What do you think? It's a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Two oysters, 1 pop. Okay. With the shells, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And colour-wise, would there be certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. And again, as always, at the moment, because you guys are so very generous, starting with Pearline. Okay, so you have got a gunmetal chocolate as the gifted pal. Donate the shells. Bless you. Thank you very much, my lovely. So gunmetal chocolate there. Egg pop number 1. And 2 pals in this one. You've got a bridal white and a darker silver. Oh, it is a silver chocolate actually. Darker, I was going to say silver bells, but no, he does have that gorgeous chocolate tone as well. Kit, bless your heart. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. And wonderful Yuletide to you as well. You're happy for me to mix the pals on the board. Not sure of the colours. Okay. Oyster number 1, Deliana. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And there's no more in that one. So your first pearl is, ooh, he is a dark Cinderella blue. Oh no, is it more denim blue? I think actually he's closer to more of a denim blue there. He's lovely. Coming back for oyster number 2. Light pop there. Oh, and you've got a runaway already. There's the mother of pearl. So again, there's no pearls on that side. And oh, and you have a triples. 3 pearls in this one. Okay, so you've got a golden peach, a creamy white, and a blood orange. Diliana, you've got a real selection of colours here actually. So I do need to have 2 pearls for your earrings, and of course as always if there's any that you'd like to swap, I can do that for you as well. So you've got the gunmetal chocolate, then the dark silver chocolate. You've got the bridal white, the creamy white. We've then got the denim blue, the golden peach, and the blood orange. What do you think? What would you like to do? One of my favourite Christmas songs is The Spaceman Came Travelling. Na, 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 na. That one. Na, 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 na. Love it. Can you match the creamier white? Ooh, let me have a look. I will try my very best. I think it's just off. I'm not sure, just because he is slightly larger. It seems that all of mine that I'm putting up next to him are slightly smaller. So I'm not sure. I think he's only, what, an 8 maybe, but I just don't think I've got, it might just be the colouring. Let me put that on the whiteboard. So your one is that one. Yeah, or your one on the board looks like it's got the tiniest flash of like a pink to it. Yeah, that's not the right tone. Oh, that's closer, but I think that's more. There, that's closer, but not quite. Oh, I think it does have the tiniest bit of pink to it, which is why I think I'm gonna struggle to get an exact. Was it the one from the oyster? I think the closest is this one, but he is a slight different shade and he's slightly smaller. Yeah, because your one's slightly more pink and that one's slightly more cream. You are happy with that pair? Okay, hang on, let me... Sorry, I've sent one of your pearls go flying as well. So your pearl again is this one on this side. The chocolate's gone flying. Okay, right. So if you're happy with that one, swap out the first gunmetal. So they did actually swap around. So it is this one here. So I'm just going to pop it there just so you can confirm that you are happy with that one being the one that's swapped out. Okay, so if I write down that it is the creamy whites on the jewellery, and then if that's the correct one we're getting swapped out, the remaining ones after that would be your loose pearls. Yeah, so I just need to know if you're happy with those or if there's any other swaps or changes you'd like to make. Yes, okay, so, oh, you'd like to be invoiced for a 6mm jump ring with the white. Yeah. And then the remaining pearls you're happy with as your loose pearls. Perfect, Liliana. Let me put these in here. And then if I bring you back up to me, I hope you're happy with everything there. Again, thank you for the donation with your shells. Your naughty or nice card. And you have got a nice card, so a £2 off code for the website. So again, if you would like to order in the future, you'll have that £2 off code to use, and I'll send that over in an email for you as well, my lovely. Oh, bless you, you're very welcome, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you for these stars, Diliana, that's very kind of you. Okay, then up next today is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? Cindy, hello, hello, hello. Cindy, you have got one stocking as well today. So which number stocking would you like to have? So you've got number 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 and 10 that are left. So 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Which one would you like? How does it work when ordering from the US? The same. So you'd order online, and then you get an email booking you in for the next available date. Then when your parcel has been sent, you'll get a dispatched email with your tracking number, and then it can take, it depends on where you are in the US and obviously with postal times, but it could be anything for up to a week, up to 2 weeks. Those of you in the US, can you let you pass on delivery times? Cindy, number 6. Although if you've got any other questions, if I didn't answer, please ask. Okay, so number 6, Cindy, let's go down, and then good luck. Okay, so you have got 3 openings and a bottle. So the bottle is one of the little glass bottles with the cork stopper at the top. So if I just write that down here. Now 3 openings with your item of jewellery, which is a pair of earrings. Now we've got a couple of earrings which are similar. So we've seen like a geometric earring before. These ones are similar but also very different. So the last ones had the hookback earrings, the longer chain and the rectangle. However, at the bottom of the chain was the pearl. However, with these ones, you've got the rectangle. The pearl is on a shorter chain here, so shorter drop chain, so it dangles in the middle of the rectangle. And then at the bottom here, you've got this longer, like pendulum. There we go, pendulum at the bottom here. So your 2 pearls need to go on the jewellery in the middle. So again, it's another geometric design, but just different, but similar to the last one. Okay, so with these, Cindy, I'll need to know if you're happy with these or if you would prefer to go for a lucky dip. Oh, so you'd like to have 2 pops and an oyster. Okay. Stick with those. Perfect, they are yours. Okay, so 2 pops and an oyster. So starting with your oyster, and then 2 pops, 1 and 2, and then let's go down. Cindy, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So starting with Harleen for you. And you have got a deep raspberry as the gifted pearl. So deep, bright raspberry. Egg pop number 1. 3 pearls in this one. And it is an oval icy blue. So very oval icy blue there. A bridal white and a TARDIS blue. Egg pop number 2. 4 pearls in this one. An orchid. A light Cinderella blue, almost sky blue that one. A dove grey. And a darker purple. Ooh. And then coming back for your oyster. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And in here you've got a silver Cinderella. Right, let me just put the shells in here. Okay, perfect. So Cindy, I'll need to know which 2 pearls you'd like to have on your jewellery. And then if you're happy with these, they are yours. If not, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So we've got bright, bold raspberry, icy blue, TARDIS blue, Cinderella blue, and then silver Cinderella blue, bridal white, dove grey, orchid, and a dark purple. Thank you. Yes, so swap the white for a raspberry to match. Okay, so is it those that you'd like to have on the jewellery? Yes, brilliant. Remaining pearls then, Cindy. Are you happy with those as your loose pearls? Or are there any other swaps, changes or anything that you'd like to make? So remaining pearls here, are you happy with these? Or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? Could you put the blue, so which blue? The orchid and the dark blue into Perline. So with the other blues, number 1, 2 or 3. And then you'd like to be invoiced for the other pearls on hoop fittings. The lighter blue, so this one. So if you could just confirm these 4 you'd like on hoop fittings, and then these 3 you'd like to gift into Perline. Is that right? Just want to make sure I've taken the correct colours for you. Ah, the icy blue. Okay, there we go. So, oh, please come back. Those, oh, I don't want to play ball. Those 4 on hoop fittings, these 3 into Perline. Is that right there? Yes, brilliant. Well, again, that's very kind of you, Cindy. Pop those in there. And then these 4 are going to go into your hoop fittings. So the invoice for the hoop fittings, that will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And thank you as well for the donation with your shells. Cindy, with your naughty or nice card, you've got a naughty card there, so there's nothing in the back of that one. But as always, Cindy, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Okay. And then I think that's the end of the live today. Yeah, that is the end of the live for today. So I want to thank everybody for watching and for joining in as always. We're going to be live again on Friday from 8 p.m. GMT. There's still space available for Friday, so if you would like to order, I'll book you in for then. And yeah, have a great week, guys, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.